Alright, I said I would show the welder. Hopefully you're seeing more welding videos. I'll do more. As I weld stuff, I'll take a video on everything I try to weld. So this is the welder I got on Amazon. It's, I don't know if it's still even available. It came fairly highly rated from someone who knew what they're doing. The brand is Amico. I think it's maybe slightly better than the absolute cheapest ones you can get. It's a very basic stick welder, DC stick welder. Has a digital dial that works pretty nicely. I'll pull out the additional parts here in a second, but it works great. It runs on 110. It's got the adapter here, so it can run on 110, and then I just keep everything for it in a little container here. I got a really cheap mask that works well on Amazon also. So just the Attack Life mask, and then all the stuff pretty much came with it. The electrodes are good, or the holder and clamp is pretty good. It's, I think, better than most really inexpensive ones. It holds pretty well. I mean, it clamps on there really good in a couple different angles, and it's comfortable to hold. Yeah, so that's about it. There's not much else to talk about. I barely even know how to use it, but I'm learning, and when I started, I read enough to understand what to do safely, to make sure I wasn't doing anything too dangerously, and then I took on a project that really mattered to me, and I wanted to do it really well. Took my time. It was to build a brace in our boat. The mount for the ski pole had been taken out for some reason, and needed to be replaced, and I ended up doing it with steel. Probably should use aluminum, but I got really thick steel from a welder here locally who helped me cut it up, and then I welded them together. I can post some pictures of that project later, but so it was really good to practice on that really thick steel and lay down a really nice bead on those just to make sure they were done really well, and I could do it in a controlled fashion on the workbench. But this thing worked great. I mean, that steel was really thick, and it did a good job melting it together.